What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the Galaxy Tab S7 Lite. We're going to talk about the Galaxy Z Flip 2 and 3, and also the Galaxy Z Fold 3. So let's jump into the first story, which is going to be about the Galaxy Tab S7 Lite. Now, this tablet is going to be monstrous, and it's also going to be a mid-tier tablet, so don't get crazy. The design isn't that amazing. It's very basic, and we're going to take a first look at it. These have been coming out through EV Leaks, also known as Evan Blass. This is what it's going to look like. You'll have S Pen compatibility. The display on it itself will be somewhere between 12.4 and 12.6 inches. The processor inside will be a Snapdragon 750G. 4 or 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of internal storage. It'll run Android 11 with One UI 3.1 on top of that. You'll be able to get it in Wi-Fi only or LTE and 5G as well if you want to pick up a cellular network version of it. It's going to have GPS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB Type-C port, and a 7,000 milliamp battery, possibly even bigger, and 15-watt fast charging. I don't think I'll pick that one up, but if you do, let us know in the comments down below. Next up is about the Galaxy Z Flip 2 and Z Flip 3. If you remember, this is the phone that literally closes in half and allows you to make it a lot smaller in your pocket, but when you open it up, you'd have like a regular, kind of almost like flip phone, but it's a regular, candy bar sized phone when it comes down to it. Well, that phone, the Z Flip 2, is not coming out. It was due to be released this year. Samsung has scrapped it, kinda. The Z Flip will be released this year, but it's gonna be called the Z Flip 3. And the reasons being are really because of the Galaxy Z Fold 3. They don't want there to be any confusion when, you're looking at the Z line and you're like, oh, I can get a Z Flip 2 or a Z Fold 3. They're going to make it so that when if you're in that market of buying either one of those devices, they're on the same level in terms of they're both new. There's not one that's drastically older than the other one. And that's really what's going on. It's not that the phone is not coming out this year. It's just they're kind of renaming it to the Z Flip 3. Last story of the day is about the Galaxy Z Fold 3, the phone I want the most this coming year in 2021. Z Flip 3 and Z Fold 3 should be out probably around August of this year. And we have good news, and bad news. Let's start off with the good news. So the good news is that we've been talking about the Galaxy Z Fold 3 having an S Pen, and it looks like it's going to. We're getting more confirmation that the Galaxy Z Fold 3 will have S Pen support. You can write on the screen, you can blah, 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 take notes, draw, color, whatever you want to do with an S Pen. That's part one of the good news. The other part of the good news is, part 2 of 3, remember, is that the Galaxy Z Fold 3 will have dust and water resistance, meaning you drop it in water, it's going to be fine. And I don't know if it's going to be IP67 or 68. Really, the difference with that is how deep it can go in water. I think IP67 is 3 feet and IP68 is 6 feet for 30 minutes for both of those. That's really the big difference. But if you just dropped it in a tub of water and took it right out, it should be absolutely fine. This is great news. To have dust and water resistance, especially on the water side, you're going to have, if you cause an accidental drop in some water or keep it underwater for a period of time, it should be absolutely fine. Also, even just recording underwater with your phone should also be a relatively okay thing to do as well. I don't know if I would personally still do that, especially with the phone being $2,000. I don't think I'd do that. Bad news, let's get into that. We talked about it having S Pen support and that it has dust and water resistance, and those go hand in hand with the bad news for the Z Fold 3. There was a rumor with the Z Fold 3 that you would be able to house the S Pen inside of the phone. But due to it having more dust and water resistance and also it having S Pen support, the pen, by using the S Pen on the display, they had to make the ultra thin glass thicker, And they didn't want to put an S Pen in to make the phone even larger than that, to make it real thick. So that's the reason why if you get an S Pen for your Galaxy Z Fold 3, you're going to have to house it outside of the phone. It'll probably have some kind of case thing again. I don't know if I have my case around here. Oh, I do. S21 Ultra has an S Pen case, and I assume the Z Fold 3 will have something similar, which makes me think that when we get our pre-order gifts for the Z Fold 3, one of the things you'll be able to choose would probably be an S Pen and also a case. The other thing that makes me think too as well is that since the Z Fold S21 Ultra doesn't have Bluetooth support in the S Pen, meaning that you can use it to take photos and stuff of yourself and to control your phone from a distance away with your S Pen, I would assume the Z Fold 3 probably won't have Bluetooth support in the S Pen as well. So that would be, I guess that'd be part 2 of bad news. I would guess. That's me just thinking, along the lines of what's going on. But that's your news for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. My question out to you guys is, how does it make you feel? Having an S Pen but not being able to house it inside of the phone, is that reason that you would still not get a Z Fold 3 if you were thinking of getting it because they had the S Pen support or not? Let me know. Have a great day.